Hi, how's it going? My name is Jack Kim with Mr. and Mrs. Leads. We're a local lead generation and SEO agency here in the Springs, and I'm reaching out to you today because I noticed you're currently doing some advertising through Yellow Pages. While Yellow Pages is a great platform for listing your business and it's relatively cheap to advertise on Yellow Pages, the truth of the matter is most people are not finding businesses for heating and plumbing and HVAC services here in the Springs through Yellow Pages. Most people are still going through Google. And so what I wanted to show you in this video real quick was just with a bit of effort, you could really take the top spots in the organic search results for anything HVAC and heating and plumbing related and really bring in more traffic and more business than you are doing right now with your website. So let me show you a few things that I would do if I were to do the SEO work for you and show you exactly where it might take to rank to the top of Google for HVAC and related services here in Colorado Springs. So I have a tool right here called Ahrefs in front of me. It allows search marketers like myself to take a look at a website and see kind of what's working, what's not working for it. So right off the bat, around my cursor, you'll see that I'm circling around the backlinks and referring domains. So you can see right here it says there's 3,700 backlinks and 100 referring domains. Basically, they're referring domains in your backlinks are the number of websites that are actually pointing to your website and are linking back to your website. This is a very important metric that Google utilizes to determine which website is higher than another one. And you definitely want to make sure that you have quality backlinks that are pointing to your website and really are ranking you up at the top of Google with those kinds of phrases in the backlink. So what I wanted to show you was while your backlinks and your referring domains are 103.7K, which is actually pretty good, it's not doing a lot for you in terms of your website. Now the reason being is this is actually a kind of a special case, but can you see right here it says hardcastleheat.com/xhtml. When we go to your homepage and we type in hardcastleheat.com, what happens is it actually redirects you to x.com/xhtml. What happens when it redirects to xhtml is all those websites that are pointing to your website doesn't have that inner page xhtml, and it's only pointing to this website where it's just hardcastleheat.com. And because there's XHTML, Google gets a little bit confused with where those websites are pointing and where you're getting credit for. So you want to make sure that you talk to your web guy and clean that up so that the XHTML is not there and it really just directs to hardcastleheat.com, and that's it. The second thing I want to talk to you about is actually going into the website and taking a look at what is working for you with your website and what you could work on. So the first thing that I do notice is I would definitely make sure that this phone number that you see right here for Kingland Comfort is a button link down here as well, so that people, when they're on, especially when they're on their smartphones, can just press on the button and then it'll take you straight to the dial pad and they can call you rather than having to type it in, try and remember in between the pages and the dial pad. So definitely make sure you want to make a clickable link out there. The next thing I recommend doing is basically having an opt-in form for people to request a consultation or make an appointment. You know, they'll put their first and last name, phone number, email, and any comments or anything like that that they might have. That way, people don't necessarily have to call you, but they're willing to submit their information, and then you can reach out to them and say, hey, we noticed you reached out to us. What can we do for you? Just another way to capture leads with more people that are visiting your website, and capture more business that way, right? So the next thing I do want to mention is you want to have a lot more content that you have right now. So the amount of text on here is this these two paragraphs right here, and this is actually an image, and Google can't really read images right now. So and then some text down here. Especially because your home page is what you're trying to rank for, you want to make sure that you're showing Google that you have lots of relevant content for the keywords that you're trying to rank. So in your case, it would be Colorado Springs HVAC, heating and plumbing, and things like that. So you want to make sure that you have content that's related to that kind of stuff, because Google is going to give you credit for having those that content, because they want to make sure that they're pointing the search user with the best website that can teach them and can give them information about whatever they're searching for. So for example, if you're searching for, if someone is searching for how to be the best clown, the kinds of websites that Google wants to rank at the top of Google are the kinds of websites that are explaining what a clown is, what it takes to become the best clown, what kind of outfit you have to get, blah, 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 and kinds of things like that that are related to clowns, so that when people are searching up how to be the best clown, they're getting the relevant information for that. So in your case, if it was Colorado Springs HVAC or Colorado Springs Heating and Colorado Springs Plumbing, things like that, you want to make sure that you're talking about the benefits of what heating is, what plumbing is, and how you can actually benefit from that. Not only does that help you, help you show Google that you're trying to rank for these kinds of terms and you have relevant content, but you're also convincing the consumer that's on your website about all the benefits, and you're teaching them, showing them you're an authoritative website, you guys know what you're talking about, and it's going to make them trust you more, and then ultimately call you, and then you can grab that sale. So definitely make sure that you have content on your website. Content is king these days. You want to make sure that you have more content, especially in your inner pages as well. So that's like these pages on the inside, especially like in your services tab. I talked about two things already: your backlinks, making sure you get quality backlinks that are pointing to your website, content. The last thing I want to talk to you about real quick is your citations. So citations are basically all the web business directories that your website and your business information is submitted to, right? So your name, address, and phone number. So your name would be Hardcastle Heating and Air. Your phone number is the 719-666-6742, and then you have your address. So I can't find an address here, but you definitely want to make sure that you have an address that you can submit to Google, and so that you can show up on Google's map pack. I don't know if you guys have already submitted to Google My Business, but Google wants you to show up, and Google wants you to rank. You just got to make sure that you're following their guidelines by making sure that you have an address on your website, as well as being able to submit your name, address, and phone number into these different business directories, which is called a citation. By doing all these different citations, you show Google that you're relevant and a legit business here in Colorado Springs, because you have an address here in the Colorado Springs, you've got a phone number that's here in Colorado Springs, and you're talking about the services that you provide. By doing that, you're showing Google that you are a real player and you are more legitimate than other people that are not doing that currently. Currently, you're sitting at about 50 citations. We definitely want to shoot for closer to 250, 300 citations at your website, because that's something that none of your competitors are currently doing, and you're definitely going to get a leg up by submitting to more of these directories. So that's the kind of thing that we do here at Mr. and Mrs. Leads. We have a lot of services, different kinds of things that we provide besides an SEO and organic traffic. We got like pay-per-click, advertising, ClickFunnels, and things like that. I hope that at the very least the provided just some value. Maybe if you talk to your SEO guy, you can guide them to this video and make sure that they're doing these kinds of things to your website to help rank it top. And if you are interested, definitely reach out back to us, and we can just kind of go from there. All right, well, appreciate it, and talk to you soon. Thank you.